Today we are going to take care of some unfinished business. We have some bait. We're going to be exploring and fishing a brand new area, and we are going to be trying to get revenge on a fish that keeps ducking us. The bait thief, the convict, the sheepshead. I don't know what it is. I feel like every time I try to target them around this area, it just does not work out. Today we seek revenge. We also have a really big advantage now because we can use the kayak after having an injury for like a whole year. So that right there is like a power up in itself. All right, let me get this stuff set up. Let's launch. Today is the freaking day, man. All right, here we go, man. It's been a couple of days since we've actually been able to get out to fish. It's been really windy and it's been really rainy. Today is a nice day, man. It's like got some fog to it. It's got some mystery in the air. The tide is looking right. And I know I keep saying this, we are not going to be doing like, oh, kayak. I like to diversify my fishing and the stuff I upload on here. So expect a lot of beach fishing, bank fishing, other types of fishing, jetty fishing, stuff like that. But right now, we are going to be on the kayak. I appreciate the heck out of all y'all for all the support on the recent videos. And yeah, man, today we are going to be attempting, again, to catch some freaking sheepshead. I'm down to catch anything, honestly, but sheeps are kind of like the main goal. And again, I've never fished this area before. I'm just going by these are some nice boats, dude. Looks like people live on some of them. That's a cool boat right there. It's cool when like see that one over there, they have like boats on their boats. That's how you know you got money, man. So what we're working with today is one of these dudes. Again, let me just preface this by saying I am pretty new-ish to the whole sheepshead fishing stuff. And again, most of the time I've done it has been from shore. There's other areas where like you can catch them pretty dark. Oh, someone just jumped right in that little cut right there. But I've been to areas where you can catch them from shore, but so for some reason around this area I cannot freaking do it. I don't know what it is, man. They freaking avoid me. So we are going to be using one of these today. This is a bottom jig. Now there's a bunch of different kinds of ways you can fish for sheepshead. And this is similar to hog fishing up north as well, where I'm from. The thing is, I don't know what the best way is, so we're gonna go with this first. I have some circle hooks. I have some other kind of hooks so we can tie some other rigs and stuff. I didn't know which rod to bring, so we stopped at the tackle shop. We've got a paper bag. No, this is not my lunch. We're just gonna dump these in there. We've got a pint, I believe, of fiddler crabs. There we go. Tackle shop actually had them. Sometimes when it's like winter and stuff, they do not have them. Hopefully this is the golden ticket here today. Excuse me. Thank you. All right. Oh, geez. They pinch you, but they don't really hurt too bad, but it still kind of does hurt. So this is a fiddler crab. You tell the males because they got the one big claw, which they use to attract females amongst other things. It's pretty interesting. They like do this little dance. So many birds around, man. Big freaking pelicans. Lots of life for sure. By the way, I paid $5 to like launch my kayak. I forgot that's a thing if you want to do that in some places. You gotta pay to play, you know what I'm saying? I just hope this rod and reel and line is going to be good enough because we're going to be going to some pilings and fishing some interesting structure, which hopefully we don't get pulled around in. There we go. I'm just going to put that on there and paddle over to these pilings over here. Whew, this is a beautiful day, man. All right, so anything that looks like this, we're going to swerve this crab trap right here. See this one piling? I've seen people catch fish on just a piling like this. This honestly looks like a good spot for some trout or redfish as well, like a little creek mouth and stuff. We might get into some of that a little bit later, but right now the main mission is the main mission. So this current is going this way. From what I've seen, you want to try to get in the eddy and fish this side. The current isn't hitting, kind of like that. I don't know how deep this is, we'll find out. And possibly sometimes there are some fish on little pilings like this. I'm gonna get right up against it, I think. Oop, yeah, we just launched it off the backboard there. It's all good, man. This might take a little bit of training here. Skirt! One thing I will say though about this area and these creeks is that there are confirmed big freaking alligators in them, so make sure y'all keep an eye out. Try to help a homie out, you know what I'm saying? Like I've heard of, I think it was like 8-foot gator, and if that 8-footer's here, I mean, he might have some homies here. That might just something to think about, you know? All right, this is where we start the mission for sure, for sure. Anything that looks like this, man. Dock pilings, little bridges if we find any. From my understanding, these sheepshead love structure. They love to eat little crustaceans, barnacles, crabs. So to attempt to catch them, You want to pitch right by pilings such as this. Now we do also have to be cautious. I've heard that these people like this, these homeowners do not like people near their pilings. Especially like some people try to tie off on their pilings. I've seen some interesting videos, man. People do not like that. That's an interesting sounding bird. Alright, let's see if we can find anybody around here. Now the thing is, these sheepshead are literally expert bait thieves. That's why I wanted to go with a lighter rod, so we could feel it a little bit better. Let's try right there, but no joke, they will literally take your bait. You won't even know it. There we go. All right, don't want to get snagged. That's the one thing. Come here with your big meaty claw. Again, if you guys have any tips, leave them down in the comment section below. I'm always looking for advice, especially when we're always doing this different kinds of fishing. This wind's pushing a bit. Anybody home? Just keep checking, piling to piling. Now this tide in water is moving pretty good, but I think that's what you want. These houses are always so cool to me, man. The ones that got like direct access to a body of water. All right, here we go. This looks fishy. If I was a fish, I'd probably be here. This is a little deeper too, I think. One of the toughest things I think about this type of fishing, especially when there is current, is holding your spot where you want to be. Oh, there we go. This current really wants to push you, especially, I didn't think it was going to be this windy today. We're getting blown a little bit. I want to be as close to these pilings as we can be. There's definitely a learning curve with this. That looks like a good spot. All right, well, this is slightly concerning. First couple spots we've been to, not even a nibble. So we're gonna try to double up here, make this a little bit more enticing. Or I guess make it a little more obvious to the fish that this is something they shouldn't eat. I don't know. I think it's all about choosing the right piling. I choose you. Thought you were the one. Oh man, yeah. Dude, there's so many pilings. Okay, we got options for sure. Look at these freaking houses, man. Dude, look at the palm trees. Look at the build. Look at the boat. Look at the double engines. Let me buck a quick Yui. I feel like it's easier for me to fight the current going at it. World's longest U-turn. Oh my gosh, dude, we're getting pushed. All right, hold on. Let's do a K-turn. Dude, this has got some depth. Oops. Well, so far this this summarizes First State and the sheepshead, man. It's definitely a grind. Now the thing is, it's been raining a lot, so I didn't know coming into this if like, since there's been so much fresh water, if that like messes with the sheepshead or any kind of fish, you know? And they're like, ooh, too fresh. I need to go back to, you know, saltier stuff. I don't know if that affects these creeks a lot. That's just something that was in my mind. So if any of you guys know, please let me know down below. Again, it's been raining for days straight, and not just raining, like dumping rain. And on top of that, super windy. It's just not been very conducive to nice outdoor days. These are some fishy looking pilings. Shoot, man, all I'm asking for is a chance. All right, well, this might just be more of a challenge than I had originally thought it might be. I knew it was gonna be possibly tough. I don't think we've got one bite out of any of these pilings yet. That is interesting. There are a lot more to go though. I don't even know if I told y'all some of our goals here for the day. Obviously we want to try to catch a fish, right? And obviously a sheepshead. See if anybody's hiding out down here. But on top of that, I really would want to get like a cool kayak picture with this GoPro setup with the sheepshead. So fish, sheep, cool pick. And also if we get a sheepshead, there's a good chance we could possibly get one that is legal to take home, catch and eat. Hello? Are they trying to lead me to the freaking promised land? All right, well, this right here is just fishing. I might switch the rigs up. I don't know. And also the tide is about to change a little bit, so we could refish these areas and see if any fish possibly moved in. I have suspicions that they might just be there. They might just be like super finicky. So throwing, you know, bottom jigs like what we're throwing might be like too big, clunky, and I don't know. Maybe they don't even want fiddlers right now. Again, maybe they're not even there. I don't know. This is just part of fishing, man. Problem solving and trying to figure out what the heck you could do better. We are going to take a little snack break real quick. All right, so we're starting to backtrack a little bit more here. All right, so now we're starting to backtrack a little bit. We just have a little Carolina rig, and that's got a little fiddler at the end of it. I feel like it's a little bit more stealthy. I don't know. Something different. We got a tiny little 1/0 circle. So instead of them staring at the big freaking jig if they're down there, you know, just looking at a more natural crab. It is getting even foggier out. Dude, I spent the last approximately 4.5 hours not really catching anything. Look at this bird. What's up, dude? This is just fishing, man. Sometimes you gotta call audible. Tuesday. All right, so it is the next day. Dude, we're at a point where I don't even think the sheepshead are just like messing with us. I think they literally freaking cursed us. This is real life. Sometimes you go out there, you try to catch some fish, you don't catch fish. That's just how it goes. Whatever, we all know that, right? Like, that's just part of it. I'm like, all right, let's just go home. Let's get some food. This freaking truck, dude, I don't know what happened. I swear, it's a curse from the sheepshead. On the way home, like luckily it was right near where I live. Like 3 or 4 lights on the dash turned on. Check engine light, parking brake light, some other light. I'm in limp mode. Could be a number of things. So we are, yeah, taking it to the dealer. Luckily, I could get it in today. We're gonna limp over there. It's still in limp mode, which probably isn't the best to drive it in. But the reason I'm telling y'all this, man, is, dude, these freaking sheepshead, they got it coming. Look at this. We got her back, y'all. The thing is, when you take your car into a dealer, like the one that was right near here, they couldn't even see me. Probably for weeks. Like they had a backup of diesel trucks. I don't know. Sometimes you gotta wait a while. Sometimes you don't have the parts you need. I was ready like to get a rental car maybe for the month because I didn't know when the next time we were gonna be back in this thing was, but we are freaking back. And I know there's gonna be people, oh, it's breaking because you got a Chevy. Shut up. Like all the Ford fanboys and stuff. I don't know. I just have this to tow the camper. Oh man, this is honestly such a good feeling. So tomorrow we are going to get back out and we are hopefully going to get some freaking revenge, man. That definitely was expensive though. So honestly, if we catch a fish, like if we catch a sheepshead, that's going to be a very expensive sheepshead. If you're a sheepshead in this area, you better freaking watch your back, man. All right, y'all, we are going to try today and we are going to try hard. We just dropped in at a boat ramp I've never been to before. There's a lot of boat ramps around this area that looks like they have some good like docks and structure. Again, it's just so cool to me. Like these houses right on the water. Like, look, this guy's got fishing rod holders right in his backyard. The tide is kind of ripping. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing right here today. Besides that though, it is pretty gorgeous. We got these white birds. Animal Planet shot right there. I don't know, we'll check it out. I've never been to this spot before. There's some other ones around the area as well. Yet again, we are going with the one rod on this. We just have one of these little jigs. Last time, dude, dropper loop, Carolina rig, bottom jig, it did not freaking matter. Water is a little dirty today. All I know though is I've heard that you want some tide, you know, like some movement, and it's better on the higher tides because apparently if you're going for sheepshead, the sheeps kind of chew at the higher tides when, like, you know, they can get to the barnacles and whatnot on these pilings here. So I'm gonna start at somewhere like this and paddle around and see what else is around here. So again, we stopped at the tackle shop, got a big old bucket of fiddlers. Dude, this current is really moving. I'm gonna just put one on here to start, and yeah, man. Oh, I just got bit. That was for sure a bite. Hold on. No. There's a fish. There's a fish. Oh my gosh. Dude, let's go. Revenge. Oh, I cannot believe that actually worked. Heck yeah, bud. Let's freaking go. All right, let's see how big this guy is. We are looking at, ouch, it's around 11.5 inches. Too short. They might just be here. That's so sick. This is the first set of pilings we are fishing, like the first dock. I've somehow weaseled my way into this spot that's a little bit out of the current. I don't know if you guys can see, those pilings over there are just getting whoosh, like freaking blown like crazy. Oh man, that is so, dude, everything happens for a reason, right? Oh, that is so cool. So many trips, so many hours. See if anybody else is down there with him. Maybe a keeper. Anybody home? The bite is like, it's so subtle. Like these dudes, oh, right there. Oh, they're expert bait thieves. All right, we're on some, dude. I'm getting excited, bad. All right, let's just try one. See if they'll just go for one. Such a subtle bite. I'm trying to be more quiet too because this is somebody's like backyard right here, and they just like walked up over to the fence. They're like looking at me, kind of. I don't want to like disturb anybody. Huh. Definitely seems like when we put two on there, we get a bite way faster. All right, here we go. We're switching up a little bit. So what we're gonna go with is a little dropper loop like this. So this is gonna be on the bottom, and this is hanging there, and then hopefully that should get us out of potential snags. Because when you're sitting on the bottom with the bottom jig, they just have that hook exposed, and you get snagged a lot easier. Let me know if you fish for sheepshead. What kind of rig do y'all use, man? I know a lot of people
Use a lot of different things. I think the main three are Carolina, dropper loop, and then those little bottom jigs. I like the easiness of the bottom jig just because like it's like you literally just tie it on. You don't have to like, I just get bit. I don't think so. You don't have to like, you know, tie up the whole dropper loops and all that stuff or use swivels or anything. You literally just tie it right onto the leader. Kind of nice thing about the dropper loop though, I've got a 2-ounce sinker on there. I think the heaviest bottom jig I have is like 3/4 ounce. So, oh. Dude, we got bit right there. I think. I don't know. Let me see real quick. Dude, it's just like constant cardio too. We're fighting this current. There's a fish. Nope. Jeez, man. Biting us off, biting us in half. This thing, man, once you get sucked out of that current, you're just going. Take me back. That was the nice thing. In that first spot, we kind of like just found a spot to nestle in. Dude, this is so difficult. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, man. Keep getting bit off, bit in half. What is going on? See if we can like wedge ourselves in here somehow. There we go, that might do. We might be onto something. You guys couldn't really see, but that current is really moving, and I kept having to go left, then turn right, and turn left and keep on paddling the whole time. We're getting bit. We just got bit right there. Such a change from the other day, dude. I don't know if it's just a different area. I guess the weather's a lot different. Yep, we just got cleaned off. I'm cool with it though, as long as something's biting, you know? Just like give me a chance. Whew. Right there, that's the money spot. Watch this. There we go. No. No freaking way. Is this what we've been messing with? Have you eaten like freaking 20 of my fiddlers? Are you kidding me? Do you know what's going to happen? Honestly, nothing, but I'm just going to let you go, and I'm really upset at your actions. If you're unaware, you do not want to stick your finger anywhere near this guy's mouth. This is a toadfish, also known as an oyster cracker. Their jaws are just made to chomp things. We might just be feeding a whole freaking army of those things. All right, well, I just broke off again. Trust me, that's like the last thing I want to do. If you're wondering though what kind of knots I tie, I know I don't really talk about that too much or what I'm using. I need to do that more. So tying braid to a leader, I just use a double uni knot. Oh my God, I gotta sneeze.
Double kill, triple kill, overkill.
All right, we're just gonna have to go with this bottom jig, I guess. We've got a good amount of these. We just gotta throw them in areas where we don't lose them, which is like the hardest part. And we gotta, you know, the tide is really pushing, so we gotta make sure we throw accordingly. Makes things a little more difficult. Anybody home? This spot looks good. Whoa. It's the daily ninja training. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. not home, but I will accept the catch. Just came back to the spot that we were kind of hitting earlier. Yeah, there are some sheepshead around here. Thank you, buddy. That guy was not near where he needed to be to eat, but that is all right. As long as we know there's some here. Almost seems like this rig is doing better too. Tide kind of slowed up a little bit, so I can kind of cast this where I want to. I don't know. We'll see, man. Will this outfish the dropper loop today? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go. Dude, is that it? Is that the one? Oh, oh, whoa. All right, we gotta measure this. That was literally so close, but that is not a keeper. I don't even care, man. Again, just the fact that one, we're getting bites, but two, we're getting bites that are actually like fish. That's what's up. These things fight pretty good too. I mean, that was not a big one. Imagine a big one. That thing was already pulling us around. All right, well, we're stuck here for a sec. Might as well cast here. Take a break from the current a little bit. Oh man, this is just crazy though. We've come a long way. Okay. Okay. What is that? Okay, that's a keeper. Okay, come here. Digging. It's gotta be. Get in the net. Hold on. Not a giant. All right, we're gonna go on a little river ride here with the current. All right, relax. Yes, sir. That is the definition of patience. All right. 13. Whew. All right, man. Let's freaking go. So, push off this real quick. Sheepshead have to be 12 inches. Is that 1 inch over? Not the biggest one, but that is going to be delicious dinner. All right. Can we not go into this? This is what I'm talking about, man. Just this type of fishing can be so frustrating between dealing with the currents and the winds and like trying to position yourself. I mean, look, we're down to our last like 6 crabs in there. This is taking all freaking day. And this is not just taking, all today. I mean, this has been a while. We deserve this. There's a lot of times that I've been sheepshead fishing that just, you guys have never even seen. It's never turned into video. And I feel like every time we did sheepshead fish on a video, it's just, I don't know, it just hasn't been days where we have success. So come out here though, catch a few after all this stuff that's been happening. After all this time, we couldn't really film stuff, and it's just, life has been happening, and you feel like, just getting punched. It's just very rewarding, It is a good freaking feeling, man. And you guys know me, right? Like, coming out here, even if we don't catch anything a lot of the times, like, it can be frustrating, like with the sheepshead and stuff, like trying to control the boat and everything, but at the end of the day, we're outdoors, we're having fun, man. Being one with nature, and it is about how you respond. And today we responded, man. Take that, freaking sheepshead. Ow. You gotta be careful, man. These crabs will get you. There we go. There we go. That another one? Another nice one. Oh, dude. That one's even bigger. Holy crap. Holy crap. Get over here. All right. That's more like it. Oh my God, dude. Holy freaking crap. Oh my gosh. That's a sheephead right there. Now that is a freaking sheephead right there, dude. Oh yeah. So the one we're keeping is 13 inches. That's about 17. A little over 17. Y'all see those teeth right there too? They got some crazy ones on them. Freaking camera up there is dead. But here we go, man. That's a nice view. Look at these crazy teeth up in there. Created for chomping crabs like that. That's a really nice one. We got our keeper for the day. We're actually gonna let this dude go. So happy about that, man. Thank you, buddy. It has been a journey to catch one like that. That's for sure. Whew. Let him get back down there. Look at this. 3 crabs remain. That was on like one of the last few ones.
All right, man, here we go. Feeling good. The vibes are immaculate. By the way, I know I said I wasn't going to be doing too much cooking in the near future in the camper. Today, we are going to be doing that. Just something simple, you know. This video, I mean, it's taken me freaking, I don't know how many days. We deserve now to relax and reap the benefits of our fishing. Hello, how are you today? All right, man, here we are. The most expensive sheepshead ever eaten. At least on my channel. There haven't been many. I don't know what that says, but get her fired up here. There's some butter going in this pan. I honestly cannot tell you the last time I've eaten the sheepshead. And honestly, the cool thing about it is that a lot of people, like when people list their top fish they like to eat, a lot of times this like recirculates. A lot of people say sheepshead. It's kind of mixed in there, like with people, at least I talk to, people are like flounder, sheepshead. I hear whiting a lot. I hear pompano a lot. It's kind of like in the mix of like, you know, really freaking good eating fish. We're gonna see, man. On the channel one time we caught a sheepshead in a different part of Florida where for some reason it's like way easier to catch them over there. Over here it's like freaking X Games mode, at least for me. I don't know. But yeah, we actually took that to a restaurant and had them catch and cook it. I'll link that down in the description below. That was a while ago. But yeah, man, Chef First State today is gonna do what he does, or at least try to do something. All right, this is a big pan. This is a newer addition to the Chef First State kitchen, which isn't very big. There's not much room. We do live in an RV, but yeah, the big pot has a friend now. All right, today we are cracking open a new bottle of static seasoning. Again, if you guys have not tried this, it'll be linked down in the description below. If you're not familiar, this is a company I started last summer, and yeah, man, this is our first flavor. It is a Cajun-inspired spicy seasoning, and I put it on literally everything. Especially this fish right here. Now, I know there's gonna be people down in the comment section below, and a lot of you guys might have been wondering as well, like, why did you keep this one and not, you know, the bigger one? In my mind, it's kind of like a treaty. You know, we had our beefs with the sheep's head, but I'm not a man of beef. That was my signal to the sheeps, like, hey man, look, we had a battle, we're all good now. In the future, let's be friends, type of thing, you know what I'm saying? Right into the butter. And right into the butter. Boom! Oh yeah, again, if you guys are interested, there's a whole catch and cook playlist on my channel where we've caught and cooked so many different fish from so many different parts of the country and even the world. Like, I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but I went to Iceland and like we caught and cooked some stuff there. Check the playlist out, lad, if you're interested in some more catch and cooks. And we've been doing a lot recently. We actually caught and cooked jellyfish recently, so I'll link that down in the description too if you guys haven't seen that. But yeah, man, this is smelling pretty darn good. And then if you saw last video, you know what's about to come. All right, this might break, probably will. Actually, oh, we're good. Look at that. Oh, baby, that looks freaking, it smells so good. That one broke a little bit. I cannot express enough how good of a feeling this is, dude. Finally, boom! And here we go. It's not the most beautifulest of presentations, but I know this is gonna be freaking tasty. And then on top of everything, if you guys haven't seen last video, I've been obsessed with the static seasoning mixed with lemon. It's like a match made in heaven. Them flavors fall in love, so we're gonna sprinkle a bunch of lemon juice. I'm a citrus guy, man. That is some white flaky meat. A lot of people, there we go, a lot of people have like compared this to flounder, which is One of my favorite, if not my favorite, eating fish. This looks pretty darn good, man. All right, let me give it a shot. Fresh caught sheepshead, the most expensive fish I've ever freaking caught. I've eaten sheepshead a few times. This is the best one I have ever freaking had. Dude, I gotta make a tier list of all the fish I caught and cooked. This is like, I swear, man, top 3. This might be, I don't know, we'll have to go. Maybe we'll make a video of like catching all my favorite fish to eat and then trying them all together. But this is really, really good. That might be tied for number 1, whether it's the way we cooked it or just the sheep in general. I don't know. Super freaking solid, man. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, this was a longer one, but if you guys like these kind of videos, man, please make sure to go down there, hit that thumbs up button. Also, let me know what other kind of species of fish and other things y'all want to see me catch and cook up. Chef First State is up for the challenge. As always, man, thank you guys so much for all the freaking support. Fishing should be getting better around here. It is heating up, and yeah, man, I'm excited, dude. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to check out the screen here. There's some other ones you probably would like that are better than this one. As always, man, thank y'all so much for all the freaking support. Let's keep this rolling, man. Thank y'all for watching. See you next video.